Okay, let's get started. Greetings and salutations, new and returning viewers. Gene the Revenant here on a rare bonus stream. I am a former aspiring warlord, now prisoner inside of a vault. I spend my incarceration playing old games and occasionally watching old movies and anime. Today's old game is Sonic Spinball, one that I had finished, or one that I had started earlier this year, back in Sonic September. Unfortunately, it wound up being longer than I expected. Surprise, surprise. So I've decided to hold an extra stream today to try and finish it. And I can see already that I'm going to be having some buffering issues right now, despite my OBS settings. So let's see if I can fix that. Give me just one moment to double check OBS. Well. Okay, what I'm seeing is within my range for the recent speed test I just did, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. Now, this version of Spinball comes on the Sonic's Ultimate Genesis collection, since I believe I've got an original Genesis cartridge, but owing to the short duration of my streaming sessions, I just go with the PS3 version because it's easier to save, because I prefer the ability to save my progress. And in the case of some of these older titles, a bit of save scumming is necessary. Or at least it is for those of us who aren't as skilled as we would like to be. But that, I think, is enough small talk for now. So let's get over to the game. All right. Okay, here we go. And since it's been a while, I don't mind opening up the backs to just give it another skim for any introduction for any newcomers. So this was released back in 1993. In yet another scheme to turn helpless animals into unfeeling robots, Dr. Robotnik has built a massive Veg-O fortress inside the volcano known as Mount Mobius. The fortress draws its near unlimited power from the fiery lava that flows within. Knowing that Sonic will undoubtedly arrive to stop his plan, Robotnik creates the Pinball defense system to protect his new lair. As Tails flies Sonic to the fortress, their aircraft comes under fire. Knocked into the ocean, Sonic is able to infiltrate the lowest levels of the base. The only way to destroy the fortress is to trigger a volcano eruption by collecting the Chaos Emeralds inside. Sonic must become a pinball and use the many flippers and bumpers to work his way through the defense system and free the animals. Did you know? This game's score was composed by Howard Drawson, who went on to score films like Blade Trinity and Aquila and the Bee. Huh. That's interesting. That's an interesting connection. Sonic Spinball was ported to the Sega Game Gear and Sega Master System. The Sega Master System version is fairly rare. A pinball defense system, Robotnik? That was your big idea to stop Sonic? Really? I mean, it is a bit of an odd premise, even for these games. Oh yes, and another bit of trivia. This is, I think since this game was technically made by Sega of America, I believe. You can fact check me if I'm wrong. But since it was done by Sega of America, it also includes cameos from the Knothole Freedom Fighters, seen in the Archie line of comics and the Sonic Sat AM cartoon. So that's nice. But now let's get on to the game proper. Left flipper, right flipper, and both flippers. Okay. And I see we've got a viewer already. Hello, hello. I'm just going to load the save that I already had here. I think I only had one level to complete and then the final level afterward. Okay, yes, that's right. Yes, that's right. There's one emerald I need. Okay, here we go. I just need to get out of this place. Because there's one emerald left. Oh, come on. Is this fourth one? Ah, shoot. Two, three. Let's try number 4. Ah, okay, so it's not that one. Ah, no. Okay, I'm actually going to pause it here just because I know the last emerald is somewhere up this shaft, and I don't want to have to run through the, I don't want to have to go through all the rigmarole to get back here if I fail. So, yes, I'm save scumming, but at this point I really do want to finish this game. Okay, so this one. Nope, that's not it. I think I did find out which one it is, though. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Yay. Now I just need to find my way back to the boss room. Here we go. Okay, that's better. Shoot. Not what I needed. Oh, shoot. I do not like that. Oh, don't tell me to move it. Right, drain plug on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This game's gonna bounce you around everywhere except where you need to go. Ah, here we go. There we go. Shoot. Ah, I should have saved. Okay. Let's try that again. Failed that hit once, so naturally, it's impossible to do it again. There we go. Sometimes, if you want to make progress, you've got to do it inch by inch. There we go. Ah. which way do I need to go for this? Okay, that was not the right way. Okay. Now that I'm here. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, shoot. Oh. Okay, so I did manage to break one of those tubes already. Save it now so I don't lose that progress. Okay, I just need to get inside. I'm planning on running this for my usual 2 hours, so 3:30 is going to be the cutoff time. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to get this game done more quickly than that. Ah, no. No. That was one hit. A few more. No. Come on. No. Nice if there were more openings to use. There we go. Huzzah! Excuse me. All right. Let's see if I can do a good job on this bonus stage as well. Oh, that was a pain. Shoot. Ah, shoot. Ah, darn it. No, I don't want a good score. I want to beat this stage. Oh, actually managed to bounce it back. That was sweet. Ah, shoot. Okay, well I still have 2 more balls left. 2 pinballs. That's it, yes. There we go. There's never just the last stage. There's always the last stage. Uh-oh. Well, that's a rather pathetic way to start. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so it's those bumpers that are gonna unlock the chaos emerald. Nope. Let's load this back up. Oh, shoot. No, I just want to finish. I just want to get this game done. going to be nice to put this game back in the past, or have this game back in the, just leave it in the rear view mirror once I'm done. Okay, that's one. Saving progress inch by inch, because sometimes that's just what you have to do. About an hour and a half to try and get through this last insufferable stage. Okay, that's one. That's another one. That is progress. Okay. Okay. That was another mob. I managed to knock out another one of those blocks. So, once again, we saved that little bit of progress. Okay, there we go. Oh, stop. Okay. There we go. Huzzah. Back to work. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. That was close. And that was intolerable. Okay, I'm in another sector, so let's see what I can do here. Ooh. That's insufferable. Okay, I think I see. I think I can get to the emerald from this point, assuming it unlocks a flipper. Okay, we are going to do that again until I get it right. The ricochet physics in this are just such a pain. I'm going to be spending, it's going to take me the entire rest of the stream just to get that one emerald sitting in plain sight. Nope. I really don't want to have to look up a walkthrough for this. There we go. Yay. Wait, did I say that properly? Yeah, might as well. Time to lock in again. I don't care about score bonuses, I care about getting that getting the other emeralds. And I've got 3 more left in this stage. Okay, so that got one of the little buzz bombers there. I'm going to consider that progress because it means I don't have to, because it means he won't get in the way if I get up in that bumper again. Yes. And that is why we quick save. In a manner of speaking. Okay, let's see what this puts me. Okay, So we've got another emerald over on this side, which means I just have to do the same thing as earlier, but in reverse. Yes. Two more to go. But let's not get complacent. For exactly that reason. OBS is showing a viewer here. Hello, hello. We are trying through much frustration to get through Sonic Spinball. Hmm. I want to try something. Maybe I can get that bar light and see what it leads to. Okay, good. Nope. I don't like that. There's more to do in this little sub-region, and I am not leaving until I do it. Or until I get that third light over there and see what it does. Greed 1656. Hello, hello. Currently trying to get through Sonic Spinball on the PS3 Ultimate Genesis Collection and having a frustrating time of it. What makes it even more frustrating is that this is actually the final level, which puts me so close and yet so far. It's a good thing this was never an arcade game, because I imagine there would be a few machines smashed over the difficulty spike. Ooh. Going to save it while I can stop for a second. Oh. I believe this does lead to another emerald. Nope, it does not. That one down there leads. Let's try that from another angle. The angle where the jump button actually responds to my command. Okay, so there's an emerald in this portion of the arena. Okay. So close and yet so far. Oh, wait. Cancel the save operation. Yes. Let's load instead and see if I can actually burst through. There we go. Yay. Okay, one more to go. Alright, last emerald is on this half of the map. I think that passage will get me there. So I'm going to save now. So I can start knocking out those blocks in the way. Okay, it's an hour into the stream. I'm just going to stand up, stretch, check posture. Okay. I do not want to leave this arena and that portion of the arena until I get the emerald. Or manage to make it up that chute. They could have made it just slightly easier with, I don't know, either less challenging bumper physics. Okay, that's another one. Or perhaps I should just say ricochet physics. Trust me, if I were playing this from the classic cartridge, I would not have made it this far. Okay, ramps open. I am not dying 2 seconds after I open the ramp. Okay. Remember, have to do this inch by inch. All right. The ramp is open. Let's see. Nope. We're fine. Huzzah, final emerald. Now to finish it. Save completed. Okay. Ah, no, 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 no. I will save scum my way to victory if I have to. And in this game, I really have to. Ah, that was so close. All right. Finally at the boss room. Ugh, this one's a pain. Yeah, I'm not, I don't like that. Nope. Get me inside the blasted ship. Keep going how? So it looks like the little jets to the side of the center cause damage, but that center bumper is probably the real key. This game is annoyance personified. Strike one, eh? Okay, now that I'm in. Once again, progress measured in inches. Nope. Ah, there we go. Oh, so that's what that does. So I really do need to just stay in the center. Did not climb all the way up here just to be thrown out. Nope. Last, darn near impossible to actually hit the one target you want. There we go. Stop spitting me out. Action is messed up. The targets are darn near impossible to hit. But I'm going to finish this game, because now it's a matter of personal pride. And if they're going to make it darn near impossible to win, then I am just going to abuse the save scum function as much as I darn well please. Hmm. There we go. Come on. Get over to a flipper. Okay, so that's twice. Oh, hey. Nope. Now we just put the socks back up. That's annoying. No. Okay. That's the bumper hit again. Inch by inch, I'm going to win this. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see if... Okay, I think that click reference meant that the windsocks were disabled. No, it did not. Four more hits to go. It looks like the windsocks are back up. Yeah, did that disable the windsocks? No, it did not. That might have. Does it take, huh? Okay, that might have done it. Welcome to the stream. We're very close to finishing Sonic Spinball, and I have to measure my progress in inches because it is just that kind of a game. And that did nothing to help me. Another strike to the bumper. Excuse me. Oh, you filthy. Physics in this game are terrible. It'll bounce you everywhere with little to no control. And the slightest collision sends your models off course. No. 3 hits to go. Two hits. No, you stupid, slippery son of a buck. More to go. One more to go. There we go. Finally. You know, I would like to call that a relief, but or a victory, but it really just feels more like a relief at this point. But a win is a win. And now I can knock this game off my queue and never come back to it again. You do love to see it. Alright, now let's just sit through the credits, development staff. Peter, you made a terrible game. Lee and Dennis, you helped. Same for you, Ken, Steve, and Jason. You know what, I don't feel like naming everyone else, so I'm just gonna say you all could have done a better job. testers. I don't know what sort of dark magic you did to get through this game in the testing phases, but I don't believe we can apply your standards of performance to the general public. That looks like that finished it. Well, looks like there were Game Genie codes for starting on different levels, which would be handy if I were actually using a Game Genie here, or an emulator with Game Genie codes, but I'm not. And now that I've finally gotten this out of the way, let's head back to the vault and wrap things up. Excuse me. Well, that was a challenge. But that does wrap up this game, which means I can cross it off my list, which is nice. As for other plans in the vault, I do still have my usual Wednesday and Thursday streams planned. Wednesday is going to be a return to Resident Evil. I put that on the back burner while I finished up Batman Arkham Asylum. But now it's time to continue the journey. And then Thursday is going to be more of Decap Attack. I am hoping that this week I will finish it for real. I think I only have a couple of stages left. And much like Sonic Spinball, it is challenging. Unlike Sonic Spinball, it's not infuriatingly so. But yes, Wednesday and Thursday streams are still planned for the usual, my usual 7 p.m. Central Time. I do have more time off tomorrow. I may wind up putting in another stream because I still have Sonic 3D Blast on the Saturn that I never quite completed back in September. Much as with Spinball, I may rely on a handicap of one form or another to get it done. But those are the only plans in the vault right now. As for behind the scenes work, I do still have my full body avatar that I'm working on. It's in the sketching phases right now, but it's going to take some time. Definitely not going to get it finished before the end of the year, but it's nice to have something to work on. And that is going to be all for now. Those of you who tuned in live, those of you watching the VOD, I thank you very much for spending your time here. And any support you'd like to throw the channel is very much appreciated, whether it's a like, a comment, a subscribe, or anything else along those lines. And you can catch any updates, scheduling or otherwise, on my Twitter profile. The link is in the description. And until we meet again, I will bid you all a very fond adieu.